Hello, I am an unborn child, or some people may refer to me as a fetus or a piece of flesh, but historically I've been known as an unborn child. And with all the things going on right now, and all the big debates and violence, and or at least hatred and whatnot, going towards some groups, and the call for, you know, abortion rights to be upheld, I thought I'd give my 2 cents about it, because you very rarely hear the unborn child's voice, very underrepresented, very uninclusive of people, not to include us. But, I thought I'd give my 2 cents about it, and, go from there. So, first off, people say, it's, like I was saying, it's historically we've been known as unborn child. Like a pregnant woman used to be referred to, or at least in some cases, as a woman with child. And then it went to a pregnant woman. Now it's a pregnant person. So things sound like they're getting weird out there. But we're going to say, I think and also that changed, and then the name of us changed from an unborn child to a fetus, to a piece of flesh, to a burden, which a lot of people refer to us basically as nothing more than a burden to them, or something that is oppressing to them, which we can't really oppress anybody because we have no power to oppress with. It seemed like the people who are trying to kill us be more oppressive than we are. But, yeah. Anyway, going on from that, why did the name change, I would ask, would be the question. Why would it be a name change? Well, it's easier, I would say. The name changed because it was easier to get rid of a fetus than it is to get rid of a child. Because look throughout history, Germany and Russia and even in the United States during the slave trade, it's a lot easier to deal with people and to get rid of people or to do things that would otherwise be unthinkable to do towards people if you can tell them or tell others that they are actually not people. Because imagine if, like you said, we're going to rip some child out of some woman's womb. People will be very upset about that, and rightly so. But if you say, well, we're going to terminate this pregnancy, or we're going to remove this fetus, it makes it a little bit more easier to swallow. That's also probably why you very rarely have abortion clinics showing sonograms to their quote-unquote patients. Because if they saw us, they would be a little bit more upset about killing us. So, yeah, and also, like, people want to, people lied to all the times, all the mothers and whatnot, lie, or get lied to, and may lie to themselves. Because it's a very, so usually people go to those centers, are in a very bad state, and, very upset, and are very pressured and whatnot to get rid of us, but we would like to say that we don't want to be getting rid of. We do not want to be killed and torn apart or poisoned and whatnot. And also, birth control as well. Even some of that can also cause abortions. So, yeah, we don't want to be poisoned, torn apart, or sucked out in pieces. I think most anybody would not want that to happen to them. And it happens a lot to us. Thousands. Since the start of millions. Within the United States. I mean, you think about China or Russia or Germany, you might hear millions of people, innocent people getting killed. But here in the United States, it's been happening right under our noses. But we claim it's people claim it's a right. I mean, I don't. But people claim it's a right for women. But apparently our rights are fine to trample upon and whatnot. don't know why. People say that we aren't alive, but I can guarantee you that I am. So, that goes out the window right there. Once two people come together and create a third person, there is a new life right there. Every single one of us started in that way. So, it's kind of a little bit hard to refute that all of us started that way. If you did not start in that way, please let me know. But, yeah. And people might say, well, artificially, but that's still, the same thing, just artificially. Not good, but, pretty much, the same process has to be go through. But anyway, I digress. So yeah, I think I wanted to just, give my 2 cents, and I wanted to tell also, all mothers, to please consider having us, give us a chance, look out for our rights, as well, to all the pro-life people, look out for our rights, and keep up the good fight. We are a person, no matter if it's in the case of rape or whatnot. People might get upset, oh, well, maybe the abortion is okay because of a rape, but we're still a person, no matter which case it is. So, in all cases, and from conception to natural death, please look out for all people. But also going back to mothers, I would say, please let us have the chance to live, and to also. And to the abortion providers, too, I'd ask that you please change your mind about us. Because we have not done anything wrong. Though we go through some of those horrendous executions known to man at this point. I would ask, though, that you give us a chance, because we'd have even had a chance to see the sun, to breathe air, all the privileges and rights to which everybody else enjoys, we have been denied. Even the right to our own lives has been denied. Our right to the families has been denied. Our right to love has been almost completely denied as well. So I would ask that you give us a chance, and let us to even come and to love you as well, because you're also missing out on that, the love of a child for the parent. So many parents have denied themselves of that joy. Wouldn't necessarily call it maybe a right, but it is a joy and a privilege to which some people are not even able to have. There's many people out there who cannot have children and wish they could. And there's so many people who can have children and wish they didn't. And destroy us in the process. So I would ask that you please give us a chance. Please turn your hearts. And please let us have the opportunity to which you have, which is life. That is my 2 cents, and I thought it was just a good time for one of us to speak out, and hope that everybody has a very blessed day, and hope to see you soon.